In this video, I'm about to double your photo shoots, double your photo shoot revenue, only because you asked 4 questions the exact way that I teach you how to do it. So I'm using my experience to help you grow. I'm also traveling from one spot all the way across town to the other spot to go buy some film and go to my friend's birthday. But travel with me, learn with me. This is literally a game changer for your whole business. All right, let's get started. No, thank you. Can I please get one famous star? Just the bun, just the patty, no cheese, no vegetables, no sauce. Like the most boring burger you can imagine. Thank you. $236 to make an example for you guys. Your very first client meeting with your photo clients is gonna make or break your whole situation. They're gonna find out if you're the right one to hire, how much money to give you, if they should trust you with the job. Let's get started. First, I gotta get a burger. I'm not gonna eat, but it's gonna be an example. Let me tell you why I got the burger bag, all right? So this is the very first question. It's gonna have to do with your marketing. Let me explain to you how language works in different parts of the world. I'm from Afghanistan, so some people consider that Middle East. In the Middle Eastern culture, we are more direct. So we will say, if let's just say a kid wants to say, hey, would you want to donate money for my school fundraiser? And if we wanna say no, this is the difference between English or America in the West versus like places like the Middle East. In the Middle East, you're gonna hear no, like the truth of it, then you're gonna hear something nice, then no, the truth of it, then something nice. Now, if that was a sandwich, you would have the truth of it, the meat, the bread, the meat, then the bread again. Example, somebody knocks on your door and they're like, hi, would you like to donate to my school? Farsi, we would say, bar maktab ma paisa miti. We would say no, but this is amazing that you're doing such a thing, the bun. Repeat, no, again, but no, it's not a good time. And then something nice again, like another bun. Now let's go into the Western language, like English. English is more passive. So we're gonna go something nice. I don't think that that's nice if you're not being honest. Then the real meat of what you want. Then the something nice again, which is why I have the bun. Now you get it, the boring burger. Okay, so here we go. In English language, that just does not look good, just so you know. So in English language, stay with me because this is it's gonna teach you how to manage this client situation. So you're gonna say, here's the bun. Now you're going to say to your client, remember we're gonna ask them the question, the first question, which is a marketing question, how did you hear about me? A lot of people will just say, hey, how did you hear about my business? And they might say Google, a friend, Yelp, done. It's a 1-word answer, possibly 2, and wasted effort, wasted opportunity. Now, if you were to do it the burger way, so the nice of it could be, hey, I am so glad you caught me before my busy season started. So that just means you're highly organized and I appreciate that. Now it's the burger, the meat, the thing that you really want. And you're going to say, I would love to know how you heard about my business or my services. Something like the meat of what you want, the truth of it. Then in America or the West, we have to package it with something nice again. And that would be the other bun. That's why it's such a basic burger. So what is a perk of the burger method? Well, the perk of it is that when you just ask, how did you hear about my business? You might get a 1-word answer, or might say a friend, and then you don't want to dig again because you already had the conversation. What I want to do is I want to have an icebreaker. I want to have something that establishes your relationship with them, that establishes friendliness, that gives them a couple compliments and actually compliments you at the same time. This is like a complete win. If there was like a minesweeper game, it just blows out in every direction. Everybody wins. So I broke this down. But how would we say it in a sentence? This is how we would really say it, okay? Remember, bottom bun, meat, top bun. I'm so glad you found me before it got to my busy season, so you gotta be super organized. I would be so curious as to how did you hear about my business? Because either we have mutual friends, because most of my business comes from word of mouth, either we have mutual friends or you just have impeccable taste and you found me somewhere. Simple. They're gonna kind of chuckle. It's gonna be an icebreaker. You're not going to ask them a direct, cold, black and white question. You're gonna show, number one, hey, you think that they're organized. They're gonna like you more just because you complimented them. So that's why I want you to ask it like this, like the burger way. Because when you ask it like the burger way, the method that I explained, so many positive things come out of it, and it's not a one-word answer. So let's get to number 2. Here's what question number 2 is. Question number 2 really puts you in a position to win, and it's allowing the client to define to you what success means. So I will straight up ask my clients in the very first meeting, what does success mean to you? And they'll say, no one's really asked that before, Waleed. And then they'll think. They're not going to have the answer for you right off the bat. They're just not, because they're not expecting just a photographer to ask these questions, right? And they're gonna think about it for a second, and then besides the fact of them they're not gonna vocalize it, but they're gonna think, this one is smart. This one is different. This one we have to pay attention to. This one could probably charge more, but we know we're in better hands with this one. It lets them define what is important to them. To you and I, we might think, oh, they worry so much about lighting, but it might not even be that. They might actually say, you know what? I care more about the timeliness of this, staying under budget, or making me look like a star. They're not going to tell you that either, but they're going to say that everything goes through me. Okay, that's what you value? Great. We're going to make sure that that comes to the top of the list, plus all of the great photography or video work that we care about. It's like a complete home run. There is no chance anyone's gonna beat you. Ask this question. They're gonna define it to you. They might say, oh, you know what? I care more about being under budget. Okay, great. This gives you a chance to actually say, hey, this is exactly why I take an extra day on my proposals, because when I give you my price, I know I'm gonna meet it. I know I'm not gonna surprise you later with a higher price tag and add-ons and everything else like that. That's a huge deal. They might say that everything goes through me. Awesome. So you're going to reiterate that. Feels so good. You're gonna reiterate that and say, awesome. So then you're my point person. Everything is going to go through you, and I'll wait for you to give me the green light on everything, and you're literally going to be my point person. That to them might be more important than the actual product. To you and I, we love to give a beautiful product, so we put them together. It's explosive how good you're going to be. All right, so I need to go get some film, because that's what I am running late for now. So I'm going to go get some film. Question number 3, I'm inside Sammy's. I got my film right here, but the third question that you want to ask your clients is, are they okay with the payment structure? What that means is there's 2 big things that we want to accomplish when we say, are you okay with the payment structure? That means, number 1, they are going to verbally agree with you. And so if ever there's a situation down the line where they're like, no, we didn't say that, then you have a conversation to reference, right? So they're going to say, yeah, I'm okay with whatever your terms are, 50% down, 25, and then 25. If that is what they can agree to, you have a much higher chance that they're going to pay their bills, and that they're not going to push back on you, because they gave the green light before anything else. Before they even close the deal, they give you the green light. Now let's go. So the other part of getting them to agree on the pricing is this. It almost looks like it's going to be their idea. So they are saying, yeah, I'm okay with the pricing. Yeah, I'm okay with this setup. And they might even suggest something that might work for them. They might say 30% down, and then 30, and then 40%. Whatever works for you. But when it becomes their idea, they're all for it. They're going to give you the green light on everything. So it's ultimately about what is going to make your client feel like they're in control. And to a certain extent, they are, but so are you. So that's the third question we want to ask. Are you okay with the payment structure? And 2 big benefits from that. All right, let's go put these in the car, and I'm going to give you my bonus one. All right, you got the 3 important tips. I'm going to give you a 4th one, which is a bonus. It's going to help you out a lot. Now let's talk about number 4. The bonus one is a question that I really want you to ask, and it's a fast way that you can increase your revenue by 3, 4, 5, even 7 or 8%. You just simply have to ask this. I noticed, now you got to do your research first, and you say, I noticed that you have naming like 3 or 4 different social media platforms that they really practice. So you can say, I noticed that you have a Facebook, you guys are very active on TikTok, on Instagram, and Pinterest. I noticed that, and they all have different ratios. So ask them if you don't have a graphic artist on your team. But what we do offer our clients is that we will offer you, of course, the original high resolution images, but we can also deliver packages. So this is everything for your Pinterest, maybe a banner, different Pinterest size, video sizes, vertical, everything for Facebook, for TikTok, for every kind of social platform that you can imagine. Now imagine the person hiring you, they may not have a graphic person. They may not know how to size this. In fact, they may not even know to ask for these. When you do this, this is going to put you a whole level above everybody else because you're really thinking into the distance of how you can help them. And this is you not selling. This is you offering a solution to a problem they don't even know that they have yet. So if you, what did they buy? So if you can ask them that, they're gonna think you're a hero. But also it's so easy for them to say, hey, we're already paying $3,000, $5,000, $25,000 for them to put a few $100s, a few extra thousand into your budget. That's gonna help you a lot because it's not gonna take you a whole lot of time. You can even do all of those on Canva, for example, and just look up the exact aspect ratios. But all that extra $200 here, $2,000 there, at the end of the year, that could be an additional amount that buys you a whole brand new camera or camera and lens or a whole bunch more. All right, so this is something that really works. That's your fourth tip. Now let's talk about the video I want you to watch next. I know that you're interested in making more money with your photo business or actually even starting. Number one, subscribe to this channel, but number two, watch this video. This video is going to teach you how to raise your fees without any kind of fear. This is so vital. That's next.